Okay, Iga, can you start by giving us some thoughts on today's match?
Well, for sure, I think it was my most solid match here, so I'm pretty happy with the performance. And from A to Z, I was really focused, and I didn't let Jessica, come back in those sets. So I'm pretty happy.
First question.
Yeah, congratulations on the win. After previous match, you said that tough matches like that are sometimes needed for you as a cold shower. And did that cold shower help you to be so fresh today?
Yeah, I think so. You could see that because I think that was my performance was more solid, and I didn't, let go of anything, and I was really focused. So it really helped me the last match to kind of remind me what I have to do to make my tennis more efficient.
Thank you.
Simon? Yes.
Hi, Iga. I just wanted to ask you about night session scheduling. I know not everyone's been that keen to go out play those matches because they've been quite cold. But when Amelie was asked about it, Amelie Mauresmo today, she said that the reason it had been, I think, 9 men's matches and 1 women's was because the men's matches had more appeal. I just wondered if you had any views on that comment, whether it was disappointing.
Well, it is a little bit disappointing and surprising because she was also in WTA. But, the thing is, from my point of view, it's for every player it's more convenient to play at normal hour. But for sure, I want to entertain, and I also want to, show my best tennis on every match. So, for me, I'm always focused, the same way when I'm going out. It doesn't matter if it's day session or night sessions. But yeah, it is a little bit disappointing, but it's always, there's decision, and we kind of have to accept that. But yeah, I want my tennis to be entertainment as well, and I always said that. And on my, toughest moments, I always remember that I also play for people. So I think it's kind of, personal opinion of every person if they like men's tennis or women's tennis more, or they like them equally. But I think women's tennis have a lot of advantages, and, some may say that this, it's unpredictable, and girls are not, consistent. But on the other hand, it may also be something that is really appealing, and it may really attract more people. So it depends, on, personal views of some people.
Iga, belated happy birthday.
Thank you.
Firstly, are you sure now how old you are? Because I know at the end of the match it was a bit confusing for you.
It was.
And secondly, what do you think you've learned most about yourself in the last year?
I learned a lot, but for sure I kind of felt like the sky is the limit for me. So I feel more free right now, and I feel like I've proven myself. So yeah, a lot has changed in my mind, and for sure I also realized that I can actually, be number one and really cope with it properly. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I was a little bit confused. I forgot what year was that. So yeah, I mean, it happens. So it's so much already that the numbers are big.
Howard?
Imagine what it'll be like when you get to our age. Trying to remember. I wanted to ask you 2 things. One, more of a general question about after what was a very tight back and forth start, you were able to sort of take control and go on a long run there in the middle of the match, and if there was something you could point to that you thought made the difference there in being able to elevate in that stretch. And then I wanted to ask about one specific point at 3-all when you broke her. Jessica hit a drop shot. You got there. You responded with what was a winner. I'm wondering, TV replay showed that it bounced twice before your racket got to it. I'm wondering, did you have any idea in the moment that had happened? And have you seen it, and what your thoughts are on that?
Well, the thing is that I'm trying to get to every ball, basically, and yeah, I mean, if it was 2 bounces, then I'm sorry. But at that point, I was, so focused to just get to the ball and to win the point that it's like, yeah, I just went forward, So, yeah, it's kind of, these moments are pretty tricky because it's all on the umpire. But if it was 2 bounces, then I'm sorry. I was just too focused to win the point. And basically, yeah, I think what made the difference in those sets was, I think, my consistency on backhand side, because she was playing really low balls and sometimes I was making mistakes, but I feel like I was playing more solid at the end of the sets, so I could really, push her even more.
Just going to your next match, could you just talk a bit about your next 2 possible opponents for the semifinals?
What do you mean 2 possible opponents?
Who you face next?
Yeah, but I'm gonna play Kasatkina, Daria.
No, I'm talking about the other one. Looking forward to for the other semifinals.
Oh, I don't really.
You want to go so far?
I'm not even thinking about that, honestly. I'm just thinking about the next one. So, yeah, I played against Daria like 3 times already this season, and every match is a different story. So I kind of want to start from the beginning and maybe take advantage of what I know about her game, but not really, become too confident, because you have to really stay focused and be ready for anything. And I know that she's playing a little bit differently on clay courts, so I have to also adjust to that. But my main key for me is to just, play my tennis and play aggressively and try to dominate from the beginning.
Right here in the ball. Yep.
Yannick Schneider, ARD Sportschau. Iga, your last round opponent Qin Wang Seng explained the reason for her pain against you with, quote, girls' problems, and said on her first day she always has a lot of pain. I remember you spoke about period and PMS problems at the WTA finals. Just if you want to give a bigger picture, how important it is for you that female players can speak about that topic if they want to, and how much of a problem it is for a pro tennis player, female.
I think at the beginning of the careers it's sometimes pretty tricky to manage that properly, but when you get the experience and actually find some solutions that may help you, it's easier later. I think we have pretty comfortable situation because like the jakie jest medycyna po angielsku? Jak jest medycyna po angielsku?